Well, welcome back, my friends, all to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Outdoors. I always say that, and I'm always indoors when I start the narration. Well, that's all right, I'm in the car. Here's the deal. This is the Sea Snake by Artisan Cutlery, but it was designed by my guy, Michael Imler over at Crazy Sharp. Now, I'm going to tag him in the title. He has sent me a discount code. I'm going to put that in the description. I think this thing runs between 40 and 50 bucks. And let me just say this in all honesty. Every video, I'm like, oh, I love this blade. I adore this blade. I think it's a perfect combo. Now, we're going to talk about a lot of things in this video. I do want to touch on the EDC-ableness of it. I know I made that shit up. I ain't worried about it. And the self-defense aspect of it, or self-offense, if you just feel like stabbing the shit out of somebody. Either way, that's up to you. Normally, I don't do that, and there's a lot of reasons I don't do that, but here's my main reason, guys. I've been run over, shot, stabbed, beat for left to death, all that bullshit. I've been in real fights. I don't need to play fight on the internet. I don't need to talk tough. Some stuff I stay away from, and people, oh, listen, if you got to talk tough or try to convince somebody, you ain't tough. Sorry. That's why I don't delve into it a lot, to be honest with you. The other side of it is common damn sense. We got a lot of kids that watch this, and when I say kid, I mean under 18. And the last thing I need is, well, Scab said it was good for self-defense after they've run a knife through somebody's forehead. You know what I'm saying? So there are reasons. So for those of you that are just super tough and always rolling your eyes, be careful. My mama used to say, be careful doing that if you get stuck like that. Especially if I see you doing it and hit you. But you know what I'm saying. Just joking. Ha ha ha. Not really. All right. Here's the deal. Loose wheel. This knife I love. And I say stuff like that. One, because I mean it. And two, because it gets rid of people. You know what I'm saying? So here's the deal. I right here, cutting this sandblast hose. Let's talk about the Sea Snake. I know I'm holding it up. Here's the thing. The knife came razor damn sharp. It really, really did. One of the downsides of cutting mediums and things like that, if I have a longer piece of sandblast hose, this thing will sail through it. Shorter piece, because one, it's leverage, and I'm showing you there, I scored it all the way around, and I promise the camera angle gets better as we go. But here's the deal. A short piece like this, I'm just not putting the same amount of pressure. Now, right there, it bit, went straight through. I'm not putting the same amount of pressure because I'll just be honest with you, cutting my finger off at this juncture is just not what I wanted to do. The knife came razor sharp. Let me give you some specs on it. It is the Sea Snake by Artisan Cutlery. Michael Imler from Crazy Sharp is the designer. The steel is RPM 9. It is a budget steel. It is heat treated at 59 to 61 on the Rockwell G10 handle scales. The blade thickness is 0.10. The overall length is 6 7/8. The blade length is 3.15 inches. The blade width is 7/8. The cutting edge is 2 7/16. I'm sorry, I almost skipped that part. The handle length's 3.5. The inner grip is 3 1/8. We're going to talk about that in a minute. The handle thickness is 3/8. The weight, this is a big one, is 3.17 ounces. Now, it is a small knife, but think about this. Imler designed this with work in mind when he was working construction. Makes perfect sense. I have used this sumbitch all day long. It comes in a Kydex sheath and it's got that chain. If you want to neck knife it, you can do that. I wrapped the chain through my belt, looped it, and I stick the knife in the pocket. That's what you've seen at the beginning. I love pocket fixed blades. It works for me, okay? You carry a knife how it works for you. At 3.17 ounces, you don't know it's there, but I'll tell you this, what you do know. It is a sharp little bastard. Now, RPM 9 steel is a budget steel, but it is a budget steel that I love. Why? Because it's easy to sharpen and you can get that shit razor sharp. Now, The HRC's 59 to 61. A little bit harder. I kind of like that. I like the rigidity of that. And the truth is, guys, here, just listen, here's my honest to God, just coming to Jesus with you. If it was 58, I wouldn't know the damn difference, okay? I like a little higher on the HRC, but I'm okay if it's not. The knife is easy. It's a Wharncliffe blade. It does have a nice choil, very well thought out design. The choil gives you a lot of control, but here's the deal. It's not a huge knife. It's not a heavy knife. So even if you don't want to use that choil, and you see I'm not there, I've just got my thumb on the back, it's got some nice jimping. Control. This knife you can do anything on the planet cut-wise with, and I really, really mean that. Not a chopper, not a batoner. It's just not. It's a common sense knife. Now, the reason I said it's good for self-defense is this. It's got a wicked point on it. You can hide it. You can get that old man pinch grip and slice somebody to shreds. No, I do not recommend doing that. I'm just saying if you can, if you have to, you can. And let me throw this out there too, guys. At 52 years of age, I have nothing left to prove, tough guy wise. So if you mess with me, I'm going to walk away probably, or try. I'm going to walk away talking shit, but I'm going to walk away. If my wife's there, you're not going to embarrass me. Okay? Well, I'm just being real with you. Ain't got nothing to do with being tough. You're not going to embarrass me in front of my wife. And you're not going to threaten her. I'd cut your head off and go do my 20 standing on my head. I don't carry a knife for that, but we got to talk about it. And the truth is, at 3.17 ounces, it's perfect for that. I could get that little old man pinch grip, dude. When I was coming up bouncing, I bounced for 20 years. And I bounced in bars, not clubs. I did at the end, but beginning with bars. I seen old boy get that pinch grip, and that's where you run your pointer finger right down the spine of that, down to the point. Dude kept messing with him. Dude kept messing with him until dude got about 250 stitches and 100 staples off that old man pinch grip. Never seen it. Old man concealed it, and he got what he got. You know what I'm saying? Old man had enough. You ain't gonna just keep on at somebody. And let me explain something to you too. Self-defense is not walking in a bar talking shit, getting your wig split, and then pulling a knife on somebody. That's just being a punk, getting what you get. That ain't self-defense. I'm talking about the guy kept threatening this old man. The old man had enough. Now, you say, Scab, you're pretty wound up. No, I'm really not. We're just going to be honest. Let's have an honest review. It is a tool. It is a work tool. I will carry this knife every day of my life. It's going in my pocket. It'll go, I was going to say rotation, but as light as it is, I'm going to get home. I'm going to hone it up. It's going in my pocket. I absolutely adore it because I can work with it. Honest to God, I don't carry a knife for self-defense. If you do, fine. I don't judge that. I just don't think about it. I don't think about it enough. If I need it, I'll pull it. Does that make sense to you? It should. That's how you can tell who knows what and who's done what. I know by the comments who's fake and who ain't. I can promise you that, son. I've done it long enough. But the truth is, if you are proficient with a tool at work and in the street, you never have to use it. If you use the right amount of common sense and self-awareness, you should never have to pull one, right? Shit happens. But shit don't happen every day. I hear people, I've been in 100 knife. I know you ain't. You ain't. Unless you're just slow or a shit talker. Now, this review's been way out there and I get it. But I just wanted to hammer some things home. Now watch this right here. I'm going to cut a little circle. There's certain things we don't ever discuss, and then we do, let's discuss them. I love this damn knife. It makes me feel aggressive. It's the only little knife that's ever made me feel aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Some of you will, some of you won't. Some of you get mad and act like you're going to leave and you just won't comment for a while. It's fine. The thing is, guys, if you have a knife like this, okay? And again, I'm not the damn QVC. Buy it, don't matter to me. It really don't. But the truth is, if you have a knife like this, you know what? You'll use it. You know why? It's the right price. It's the right weight. It's the right size. It fits what you need it to do. I'm going to use it. I love it. I'm not going to lie. I think it's well thought out. I think he put the right blade shape on there. This is an extension cord, by the way. And if you'll notice, if you really look back and remove my narration of me making people mad and talking shit, if you remove that and you just go back and you watch the video, you're going to see a knife that cuts and cuts and cuts and cuts and cuts. It has the right blade geometry. It's perfect for what it is. It is a perfect accompanying pocket fixed blade. It just is. Now, guys, listen, I love y'all. You know I do. Some of you. But we got to do this part. Guys, there was a time in this country where 22 veterans a day took their own lives. Now, stats are everywhere. The real number's between 15 and 29. That's why here on this channel, we focus on the number 0. Anything over 0 is simply unacceptable. Vets, I love you. You have a place here. That's all it means. I back the blue. Not everybody does, and it ain't worth arguing over. The whole back the blue till it happened to you, it's happened to me more than it'll happen to you. I have my reasons. I don't need to rehash them every damn video. Finally, if you are an addict, and I am, never quit quitting. Well, guys, listen. There is a link to this bitch in the description, or there will be by tonight. Be patient with me. I'm Scab. You're not. I'm gone, son. Love y'all.